What's happening, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a lovely one. Thank you as always for being here, for clicking on the videos, just for showing up and stopping by, and truly just for being. We're going to listen to Peter Gabriel 4, what's its name, Security, I believe. We're kind of moving on where we had last left off a long time ago. Okay, so on this channel, I had listened to Rhythm of the Heat and San Jacinto, the first two tracks on the album. Then I did a song review of I Have the Touch, because this was like, I don't know how many years ago, but it was many years ago. I listened to some of this album, but I don't know where I stopped. It's been years. I don't remember a thing about any of these tracks, to be honest. So this particular track is like, I'm sure not exactly a first listen, because I probably listened to it at some point many years ago, but I don't remember any of this. So for my personal intents and purposes, this is a first listen, even though in the strictest sense, may not be. But we're going to listen to the track. We'll talk about it after. I felt like listening to Peter Gabriel because, you know, he's an artist I'm always going to return to. Kind of like Yes, kind of like Genesis. Like, there's always going to be those. So let's go ahead and listen to the track. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Here we go. So dark. I love how it takes a similar sound of Peter 3.
Suffocated by mirrors, stained by dreams. A honey belly holds the seams, curves are stiff upon the hinge. Pale zeros tinge the tiger skin. Moist as grass, ripe and heavy as the night. Sponges full, well out of sight. All around the conversations I sing on the warm fresh cake.
This is the kind of atmosphere I really enjoy from Peter.
Light creeps through her secret tunnels, sucked into the open spaces. Burning out in sudden flashes, draining blood from the well-fed faces.
It's got that morbid funk. I have no idea what he's saying.
Desire forms in subtle whispers, flex the muscles in denial. Up and down its pristine cage, so the music, so the trial.
It's so unique.
Headless chickens, dancing circles, lay the place. Man and wife, undressed by all, their grafted trunks in heat. Mosaic.
If that's guitar making all that racket there in the back, that's horror movie soundtrack. Man, he knows how to create an atmosphere.
Memories crash on tireless waves. The lifeguards on the winter sails. Memories crash on tireless waves. The lifeguards the winter saves. Silence falls, the guillotine. All the doors are shut. Nervous hands grip tight the knife in the darkness till the cake is cut.
I don't know what kind of horror story is happening, but there's something. Guys, what the heck? Okay. This album is so cool because this track especially, it picks up atmospherically right back up where Peter Gabriel 3 left off, with its stark, dark, haunting, slightly stressful atmosphere throughout pretty much all of its tracks. This sounds like it would fit in so perfectly right in there. I really enjoyed this side of Peter Gabriel, like his early work like this, because it's just so, to me, experimental and progressive in his own way, while still having a lot of heart and a lot of thought. I don't know what story is happening in this track, but it don't seem great. It doesn't seem like it's a happy ending for someone. I can't even begin to say like what instruments are creating what sounds. I want to say it's probably guitar creating that at one point scratchy, kind of distressing, staticky sound in the back. Very, very haunting. It sounds like the soundtrack for a horror movie or such. The drums are very stark. The singing even from Gabriel is very just like, to me, slightly menacing. And you guys know, I have two things up when I'm listening to this song: the lyrics and the album page. And I'm always looking at the personnel because I like to know who's doing what. Do you guys see a name in here besides the obvious ones that work with Peter Gabriel that stands out to you? Because I saw one near the end of the song. Let me help you out. Let me help you out. I'm gonna help you out. Let me go even further in. Let's go back down. Let me help you out. It's not Peter. It's not Tony. It's not Rhodes. It's not Marotta. It's not Pert. I'm going to have to listen to this again because I was not aware that Peter Hamill is in this album. Why didn't anyone tell me this before? Why didn't anyone say that Peter Hamill is in this album? That I mean, what do I even say? Jeez, this is definitely the type of atmosphere that he would find himself in, Mr. Hamill. This is good, but yeah, there's just like so much sound in here that is very experimental, and I don't know what instruments are creating what. Looking at the personnel list again, I see that on this track, Robert Leneri is handling treated saxophone. I don't even know if I could have identified saxophone in this track. I'd have to listen to it again, truly. But yeah, there's just a lot going on. But let's investigate the lyrics, though. Because I don't know what's happening, but it seems like some sort of murder mystery or something. The family and the fishing net. Suffocated by mirrors, stained by dreams, her honey belly pulls the seams. Curves are stiff upon the hinge, pale zeros tinge the tiger skin. Moist as grass, ripe and heavy as the night, the sponge is full, well out of sight. All around the conversations, icing on the warm flesh cake. Light creeps through her secret tunnels, sucked into the open spaces, burning out in sudden flashes, draining blood from well-fed faces. On one hand, when I was reading the lyrics, I was thinking maybe this is a very darkly poetic way of describing like a beehive with the whole, honey belly pulling the seams. Tiger skin makes me think stripes like a bee. Sponge is full, well as sight, like, I don't know, cake creeps in through secret tunnels like a hive. I don't know, but I feel like I'm not right. I don't even know what he's saying here. He's chanting something. Uma maya maya yama imma. Desire forms in subtle whispers, flex the muscles in denial. Up and down its pristine cage, so the music, so the trial. Vows of sacrifice, headless chickens dance in circles. Man and wife undressed by all their grafted trunks in heat possessed. I'm going to click on the annotation because I'm curious to see what other people thought, but I have no idea. Even as the soft skins tingle, they mingle with the homeless mother who loves the day but lives another that once was hers. The worried father, long-lost lover, brushes ashes with his broom. Rehearses jokes to fly and hover, bursting over the bride and groom, and the talk goes on. Like, did he murder someone? Did he burn someone to death? And now he's trying to hide the evidence, kind of come up with an alibi, rehearsing his jokes to kind of, seem normal. Memories crash on tireless waves, the lifeguards whom the winter saves. Silence falls the guillotine, all the doors are shut. Nervous hands grip tight the knife in the darkness till the cake is cut. Or a wedding, cake is cut. He mentions the bride and groom. A murder wedding? Cut and passed around in little pieces, the body and the flesh, the family and the fishing net. Is this about a wedding and passing around a wedding cake? Or is there something much, much darker? Or is this like a Hannibal situation where he's included bits and pieces of people in... This is a Sweeney Todd situation. This is a Sweeney Todd situation. Should have called this one Pretty Women.
Please clap.
I know the songs from Sweeney Todd. I feel you, Joanna. All right. Let's click these annotations. Let's see. The chorus is intentionally vague as to what it's describing. Vows of sacrifice, headless chickens can invoke stereotypical voodoo imagery, but these same words also accurately describe events at a modern wedding. See what I mean? Her honey belly pulls, pregnancy, okay. Draining blood, someone is a vampire. So I'm not feeling too far off in that it can be two things. It could be a wedding ceremony or something much darker. I don't know, but I think that that's really well done because I'm sorry, I hit the microphone a little too hard. Because it is like very vague and it could truly go either way. Something completely innocent just being described a little darker, or something that's not so innocent and being described darkly. Let me know what you guys thought of the track in the comments down below. You can follow me over on Twitter, support the channel on Patreon. Thank you all so much for being here. Come back tomorrow, and I'll see you all then, guys. Bye.